So what's going on, guys? My name's Mr. Dalek JD and welcome to a pretty awesome video giving you guys some information on something coming to the future in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, IGN normally have a live stream which they have for every single time a new DLC map packs come out. They had one for Onslaught and they had one for Devastation. Now, within the last live stream for the Onslaught DLC, they mentioned about a hidden Easter egg which turned out to be the Snowman Easter egg in Extinction Nightfall. This time around in their live stream, they didn't actually mention anything surrounding an Easter egg, but what they did mention was that a question was asked about future stuff coming to Extinction, and they didn't really say much apart from one thing which really excited me, and that was the fact that Chaos Mode from Modern Warfare 3 is going to be returning to Call of Duty Ghosts in the form of Extinction, where we're going to be fighting multiple aliens. Now, that's something that we've got accustomed to with Extinction, but this is what makes it different, and the fact that the developers have listened to us is absolutely amazing. So let me rephrase that. If you don't know what Chaos Mode is, it was a mode in Modern Warfare 3 introduced very late into the game's life cycle. I think it was around about the 3rd or 4th DLC drop, but it was a new mode in the Spec Ops mode which actually allowed you to literally fight off against an infinite wave of enemies, building up a score. And underneath your score multiplier, you had a bar that would deploy and deplete quite quickly unless you got the next kill or a hit marker or something like that. So if you didn't manage to fill the bar back up before your timer runs out, then your score multiplier resets to 0. Now, my personal opinion on this game mode is that I absolutely loved it, and I thought it should have been introduced a lot earlier into Modern Warfare 3's life cycle than it did, but because it was introduced so late, the kind of rush and excitement for the mode died down pretty quickly once it was released and people got a few weeks of time on it, and it never really was something that was touched upon again. Now, this mode was created by Neversoft, who are the developers for Extinction for Infinity Ward, so it's interesting now that they're bringing this back, and it's not going to be in the same version as you're seeing right here. In the first version of this mode, as you can see, you're literally interacting with enemies that are trying to kill you and literally can shoot you. Within this mode also, there was no currency system. You could literally run around the map, and if you saw a weapon or equipment of your choice that you wanted to pick up, you can just pick that up straight away. In Modern Warfare 3 survival mode, you could buy weapons, ammo, kill streaks, stuff like that, buy little crates around the map. That may be something that we may see, as in Extinction, you don't really have any choice on what sort of weapon you want to get. If it's on the wall or around a certain area, you can pick that up, but there's no certainty that you will be getting any different weapons, as once you get to learn the maps, then you'll always be getting the same weapons. So if you picture what you're seeing in front of you but replace it with aliens, this could become a very chaotic mode but very fun nonetheless. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for an infinite wave alien mode ever since Extinction was first spoke about on the internet, and the whole idea of it, people were hoping that it would be a sort of zombie-like mode where you'd be going against an infinite wave of aliens, but it turns out to not be the case at all, and it's actually kind of like a sort of co-op mission-esque journey where you literally take a drill around the map and complete an objective. Now, Neversoft didn't speak about if this new Chaos Mode in Extinction would be playable on the maps that we have currently, because if that is the case, I can imagine that they would more or less kind of close down a certain area of one of the maps. So, say for instance, during May Day, the main area where you can access and build the Venom X for the first time, I kind of see that area as being an area where you can only be and not really go through the map like you normally would during a normal game of Extinction. If that's not the case and we're going to be getting some brand new maps, I can imagine them being kind of similar to how Modern Warfare 3 had the Face Off playlist, where they created a series of maps that was suited only for 2v2 or 3v3 rather than the normal size. So we could be seeing some special Extinction maps which are smaller in size but are suited to this mode. Either way, I'm looking very forward to what this Chaos Mode in Call of Duty Ghosts brings. It's not going to exactly be a replica of this mode you're watching, where we're going to be playing on the multiplayer maps and have enemies running after us, shooting us, as that's pretty much what the Safeguard game mode is. But it's going to be interesting having this sort of craziness put into Extinction with the different sort of aliens we can get. So we essentially are getting zombies in Extinction, sort of, where we have an infinite round of aliens coming after us rather than zombies. But it's kind of a weird mix to kind of see it. In a way it is zombies, but in a way it's also this new Chaos Mode. But be sure to leave a like rating, guys, if you're excited for this new upcoming mode to be added to Extinction. Let me know down below what your thoughts are, and be sure to subscribe, as whenever this mode is released, I'll be bringing you guys lots of gameplay and lots more information leading up to it. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're checking out one of the videos down below if you've missed it, and I'll see you very soon.